Hey there, guys. It is Rapmark here,
And also Fire Dragonfly.
and together we are doing our rapid fire review of. Wow, that's
Missing
awful.
Link.
Missing Link. Yes. What am I thinking?
Really?
I got camera shy. What can I say? Anyway, so this is. I'm not sure how to pronounce it like Laika. It's the same people who made like Coraline, Box Trolls, yeah. But so this is their latest one.
Yeah.
It has, and it's essentially a story about friendship and learning about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to say I was really entertained by this.
I was
like
definitely.
Without obviously getting into too much. Like, it was tropey as hell. Like, you knew where the story was going to go. You knew what beats were going to hit. You know there was going to be, a chase. You knew there was going to be a rejection. You knew there was going to be, growing ups and all that, and how it was going to end up.
Yeah. It was just definitely one big epic journey.
But they had fun with it. Like,
that's true.
They did it very smoothly, and they did it over the top in a way that it was super fun.
I definitely agree.
Like what would you get? What did you get from the story? From like everything you saw? Like, do you think it was well done, put together?
I do, really do. And the fact it was stop motion, I definitely really
like that too. Yeah. I did want to give it that. Really cool. Yeah. Stop motion. There's not a lot of people that do stop motion anymore, just because it takes so long to do. Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely an epic, fun adventure. They definitely start off feeling like what they want to do, what they're trying to get to, and they end up exploring and going and trying to get to where they think they're going. But of course, things change, and it becomes just one epic, fun adventure in the end.
Oh yeah, it was, and I just love how fun it was. Like, they could have taken itself way more seriously, and I think that would have made it fall flat.
Yeah.
But literally, it was like over the top in so many ways. Like, you have the adventurer who's just so over the top about his own glory.
Indeed.
Oh my gosh, and just so many over the top characters. It was amazing. Like the head of the club. He's so over the top, played by the amazing Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
He's such a lovable guy who does like such over the top. Like, I'm not saying he's an over the top actor, but he has the ability to go over the top and just anything he plays is just a super fun character.
Yep.
And I love it.
Yep.
The main adventure type played by obviously Hugh Jackman.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely. An amazing actor who is his resume is just this. He gets a lot of screen time in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he does.
So this wasn't something I don't. Yeah.
Of everything else he does.
I haven't done the research on it, like, or anything on that.
No.
But I mean, from what I get from movies like this, like, they do it, as sort of filler, or because they like the story and they want to be a part of it. Yeah. And so someone like Hugh Jackman signing on to this is actually a pretty big deal.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Indeed. And then Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Is that how it said? Saldana? Saldana, there we go. So I knew of her, and I knew that she had done some stuff that I knew that I'm really choking, that I knew about, but I didn't realize until
you recognize it until you looked it up more.
Yeah, I looked it up, and it's just like, oh yeah, she was oh my gosh, do you remember what her name was in Guardians?
Oh, I forgot the name myself. You know me, I'm horrible with that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't it start with N?
What is it?
Gamora.
Gamora.
Like,
yeah, I can't believe I forgot that.
I'm bad too. You know me. I'm like, unfortunately.
Indeed, yeah. If that sketches on, I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for that.
That's okay.
But yeah, I mean, and Uhura in the new Star Wars. I mean, and she did. Star Trek. I'm sorry, wow. I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bleeding out today. But no, like she's not the biggest of actors, but you know, I think she did an amazing job with this as the incredible Adelina Fortnite.
I agree.
Oh yeah, she was super fun, and the way that she went off at the end, I thought was such a great way because you know it wasn't how you would have expected it to end.
Indeed, she joined in with the adventure, and then everything went different from what I was expecting to.
With her or with the movie?
Well, truly, I mean, with the movie, but with her especially. I mean, when she came into the picture, I had different thoughts of what was going to end in the end, with her joining in the epic journey.
Okay, all right.
That could be more later, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the story itself, I mean, it was very, very tropey.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew where it was going to go. I kind of figured what was going to happen, what beats were going to happen.
For the most part, but there were still certain things.
But again, once again, like, it was done in such a fun, epic way.
Yeah.
That I thoroughly enjoyed watching it from beginning to end.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I didn't think there was any pacing issues.
No.
I thought the voice acting was spot on.
Yeah.
The stop motion was great.
Yeah, agree.
And then that music, like, the song at the end on the credits is like the most catchy song I have ever listened to. We have been spending so long trying to find an app to where we can get it for free. Oh my gosh.
It's definitely very fun. I loved it.
Yeah, and it's still stuck in our heads.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to play it because we don't want to get, you know, copyright strike on that, which would obviously happen.
Yeah.
But,
so, of course, what did you think about Mr. Link? Or
Mr. Link was
known as Susan.
That's right. He was super fun.
It was fun.
He was just, and it was something that I'd expect. Like, he was played by Zach Galifianakis, which, if you know who he is, you know, obviously from Hangover fame, you know, a few other things which I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, he's known for being a wacky, fun guy.
Yes, he is.
You know, a little naive. Like, those are the parts he plays, and he played the same part here, and he just struck it.
Good job.
Yeah. I absolutely loved him. I didn't realize that Hugh Jackman and Zach would have such good chemistry.
Yeah, they definitely did a very good
job.
job.
I know that, you know, when it comes to voice acting, sometimes you do it separately.
Yeah.
But there are some scenes where you have to do it together.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think they showed a lot of chemistry there. Like, it was, they both had a lot of fun with it. You know, it's probably one of Hugh's funner roles that he's done. He's mostly done like serious,
that's for sure.
Or action.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Zach has been the one who's been mostly doing the comedies. Yeah, totally over the top. So I really like seeing that part of Hugh. I think Zach brought off a very fun part of it. Him. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know everything he's been in. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But this, I think, is the funnest that I myself remember Hugh having in a role.
I agree.
I don't know if he enjoyed it, but I mean, it sounded like they were having a lot of fun together. And
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like everyone I think hit their parts running. I don't think there was. Oh yeah.
Definitely very good indeed. And I mean, definitely when it comes to of course, the Laika films, I mean, out of all of the ones that I remember myself, truly, to be honest, I think this one is one of, by far, my favorite ones so far. Truly. I mean, I did enjoy Coraline and Paranorman and Box Trolls and stuff like that, but this one, it was just a lot more fun, and just, I like everybody in their roles and how they came off, truly, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's a little sad because this is apparently one of the lowest openings for a film.
That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, and aside from Hellboy, I mean, there are a few other movies that are out that are kind of taking the spotlight, but
yeah. Well, this one is definitely a good one for families to see with their kids.
Oh yeah, this is totally family friendly. This is amazing. Like, there are a couple of people who die. I will say that.
Yeah.
I'll get into that more in spoilers, but it doesn't show anything.
No.
Like it's done in a fun way.
It's
Yeah.
in a fun way that you don't fully see the horrible death, so it's okay for still kids. So.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Definitely, of
Yeah.
course.
And so, like honestly, my overall thoughts is this is. I wouldn't say it is a must see, just because there's so many other like great
There's
movies
a
out
lot
there
of
right
them out
now.
there, yeah.
But I will say this is one that if you can make time, you should see because it is actually a really fun and honestly, it deserves some support.
I agree.
It's
It's definitely fun, and it is definitely one I will be getting.
Yeah,
That is for sure.
like the credits at the end. Like I loved how they did it. It was like it was that song plus you know it's showing like all these things like him packing up and like they're going on an adventure,
epic journey,
you know, map and stuff like that. Like it's
just like it's showing him going on to his adventure kind of way, and just the epic journey is going along the way.
Yeah,
It's definitely fun, and of course it's all stop motion, back and forth from one scene to another. It was just fun.
Yeah, so honestly, all things considered, I'm going to give this one. Oh, it's tough. I want to say 8, but I feel that would be very, very generous. I mean, it's definitely a 7. It's close to an 8. It is really close to an 8.
I actually was going to even agree with you that time. Yes, I was actually going to say at least.
Because like I said, it kept me entertained. It did what it was supposed to. I love this movie. I really enjoyed it. It was just there's just so many good movies out there right now. Like I said, this wouldn't have been if they had all come out at once. This probably wouldn't have been my first choice.
Yeah, truly no. I agree.
But honestly, for what it was, this is a great movie. Great for the family.
Yep.
It's fun to watch. It's over the top. It's funny.
Indeed.
So yeah, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Close to an 8, but yeah, I'm sticking with a 7.
And truly, to be honest, I do agree with that too.
And like, what are your reasons? Like, get it?
For me, I mean, again, I would definitely agree because there are still a lot of movies that are still out that came out really as soon as what they have, and most people haven't seen them, but they want to see what's out currently before this, and so I can understand that. I mean, it was fun, it was exciting in its own ways, but again, for me, there's just so much more that's out that's just really just like I would still like to go do, and I would like to see as well. But I also love animation and everything else, so I definitely. This film, I mean, I would say definitely at least a 7, yes, but I would like to go more, but again, that I feel like you keep telling me I'm too generous, so. But no, I was going to say a 7 to begin with.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want you to pin this on me. This is both of our opinions.
You give me crap about it all the time.
Well, giving one. You gave 1 a 10 when you said there were a few faults. Like 10 is perfection.
No, it was too good. I mean, yes, there were some faults, but again, I'm also when we did that last.
Which movie was that? That was
And you're trying to ask me again. I come out of my little spells, my seizure spells, and have a hard time remembering. And that's why I was a little bit more generous at that point, as I literally had just came out of a spell. Thank you very much.
Yes, that makes sense. That was... What was that? That was... I don't know if it was Us or Shazam. We were both pretty high on that, but... Yeah, I don't remember.
Whatever. Like I said, it's hard for me to remember too.
So yeah, final score. I think we're going to go with a 7 on this. So
yeah.
We're going to go ahead and continue this on the spoiler sections. So
Indeed.
we'll see you there in a bit.